Second World War, a conflict that engulfed the globe from 1939 to 1945, reshaping borders, ideologies, and the future of entire nation. This war was the deadliest in human history, with over 60 million lives lost. Today, we take you through the major event, this rise and fall of empires, and the lasting impact of this catastrophic war. This is the history of World War II. The prelude of war, the root of Second War can be tracked back to the Treaty of Versailles in 1990. The treaty ended World War I but imposed harsh penalties of Germany, including several reparations and territorial losses. The economic hardship and national humiliation fueled resentment in Germany. Amidst this turmoil, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party rose of power in 1933, promising to restore German pride and reclaim lost territories. As Europe struggled with economic instability and political unrest, Hitler began to defy the Treaty of Versailles. He rebuilt Germany's militaries and in 1938 annexed Australia, followed by the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia. European power led by Britain and France attempted to European powers led by Britain and France attempt to appease Hitler, hoping to avoid another war, but these efforts only emboldened him. The war began on September 1, 1939. Germany invaded Poland. 2 days later, Britain and France declared war on Germany. The Second World War had officially begun. Using military tactics known blitzkrieg or lightning war, Germany quickly overran Poland, followed by Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. In 1940, Europe seemed to fail like dominoes, but Britain held out under the leadership of Prime Minister Winston Churchill. The British Royal Air Force bravely defended the Sykes during the Battle of Britain, despite the relentless bombing campaign known as the Deadliest. Britain stood firm. Meanwhile, in the east of Soviet Union expanded its territory by occupying parts of Poland and the Baltic states, while Japan, seeking domination in Asia, launched its invasion of China. The stage was set for a truly global conflict. In June 1941, Germany turned its sights eastward, launching Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion in history against the Soviet Union. Hitler believed that a swift victory could cost Soviet resistance, but he underestimated the Soviet resolve and the bru- brutal Russian winners. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, the United States tried to stay neutral, but Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941 changed everything. The United States declared war on Japan, and days later Germany and Italy declared war on United States. Now the war had truly become a global conflict spanning Europe, Africa, and the Pacific. The Allied powers, Britain, the United States, and the Soviet Union joined forces to fight the Axis power of Germany, Italy, and Japan. Fierce battles raged across deserts in North Africa, through the jungle of Pacific Island, and on the Eastern Front in the Soviet Union. The turning points. By 1942, the tide began to turn in the Pacific. The United States won a crucial victory at the Battle of Midway, turning a momentum against Japan. In North Africa, British and American forces defeated Axis at Alamein, leading to the surrender of German and Italian troops in Tunisia. On Eastern Front, the Battle of Stalingrad became a turning point. After months of brutal fighting and staggering casualties, the Soviet Union encircled and defeated the German Sixth Army in early 1943. This marked the beginning of the German retreat in the East. In June 1944, Allied forces launched a Operation Overlord, known as a D-Day landing of beaches of Normandy, France. It was the largest amphibious invasion in history and marked the beginning of the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi occupation. As the Allies advanced from the west, Soviet pushed from the east, tightening the noose around Germany. The war's end and aftermath. By 1945, the war was nearly its end. It's April, Adolf Hitler committed a suicide in his bunker in Berlin, and on May 7th, Germany surrendered into the Allied forces, marking the end of the war in Europe. But the Pacific War continued. The United States, seeking to avoid a costly invasion of Japan, dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. The devastation was unmanageable, and Japan's surrounded on August 1945. The devastation was unimaginable. The legacy of World War the Second World War left a scar of humanity. It reshaped the global orders, leading to the rise of United States and the Soviet Union as superpower, setting this the stage for the Cold War. Europe was in ruin. Millions of people were displaced, and the horror of the Holocaust left an indelible mark on history. Out of the ashes of war, United Nations was formed, aiming to prevent such as a conflict from ever happening again. Yet the world would never be the same. Sacrifices made, the lives lost, and the lesson learned from World War II continue shapes our world today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history for Second World War. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and share. Let us remember the past, honor those who served, and works towards a future where peace prevails.